Hey guys, David here, and there's nothing more I like to do than kick back, relax, and watch some videos on my home theater. As our home theaters become more and more complex with a variety of different devices, controlling them becomes increasingly difficult, and we end up with a lot more controls than we can handle. My go-to solution for this problem has always been my old and trusty Logitech Harmony remote. If you aren't familiar with these are basically advanced universal remote controls with simple one-touch buttons to turn on and adjust all your settings just right for each activity. But as I shift away from watching traditional TV to on-demand content such as streaming Plex, YouTube, or Twitch on my tablet, I started looking for ways to consolidate all my home theater controls on my tablet. I reached out to AnyMote to send me a sample of their AnyMote Home device, and after a lot of setup, this is how I control my entire home theater experience right now. On my tablet notification screen, I'm presented with a variety of different activities that I can do. So if I feel like watching YouTube, I can click on this button, and AnyMote will bring up the YouTube application, turn on my TV, change it to HDMI input, turn on my audio receiver, switch it to optical input, and then I can manually connect YouTube to my Chromecast, and I'm ready to go. For my tablet, I can also raise or lower the volume on the receiver, or even turn on and dim my lights. Change my mind and want to watch TV instead? Clicking on this button changes all my settings on the TV and receiver, and then brings up my on-screen remote so I can switch channels, volume, light settings, all from my tablet. Very simple and efficient. So let's start back at the beginning and see how all this comes together. Starting with the AnyMote Home device. This device connects to your phone or tablet via Bluetooth 4.0 low energy technology, and is able to communicate with your home theater electronics with its 4 built-in infrared LEDs that can control any IR device in almost a 360-degree field of view. This device is completely wireless and powered by just 2 AA batteries, and AnyMote says that this will last about a year during typical usage before needing to replace the batteries. This makes it really convenient as, depending on where all your devices are, you'll need to find that perfect height and angle to position the device so you can control all your IR devices at the same time. The next key component is really the application itself on your phone or tablet. This is really the heart of it all and where you'll be configuring and controlling your experience. From here we can quickly add a new device to control such as a TV, add macros to automate a wide variety of steps such as watching YouTube or TV as previously shown, add smart remotes, which are basically customized on-screen remotes that can control multiple devices on one screen. And you can go wild changing the size, shapes, and colors for the on-screen buttons. You can create automated tasks where the app will run any of the remote commands when one of these actions take place on your device, such as when you receive a phone call, it will automatically mute the TV, or turn off the lights at a specific time. You can configure notifications so you have quick access to typical controls, which I'm a really big fan of. Connect to an Amazon Echo so you can send voice commands over Alexa, and a wide variety of other little configurations and settings. There's just way too many to cover in a single video. And that brings me to an important point with this device. This app has a lot of features and a robust ability for customization and tweaking controls and settings. But with all this freedom for granular customization comes an incredibly frustrating experience and learning curve for setting up the app the first time. Once you do have it set up, as you previously saw, it's fairly easy to use, but there's still some odd app design choices that would prevent me from giving this to my mom or dad as their main controller. Specifically how on every screen, you're basically one button away from accidentally ending up on an editing screen or lost in one of the menus. This is definitely still a power user application, even after having everything set up. Also, using an app on a smart device will never be as seamless or as quick as a physical controller. For quick repetitive actions like changing the volume or channel, unlocking your device each time may prove tiresome for some, but having these quick controls on my lock screen and notification panel lessen this pain. And another pain point about using a smart device over a physical controller is that once in a while it may feel unresponsive, or you'll have a small delay as it initializes a connection between devices over Bluetooth. But after the session initializes, it remains pretty snappy. Another thing to keep in mind is that the device itself won't be able to do anything on its own. The moment you take away the phone or the tablet, it loses all its intelligence, and just sits there idle until the smart device is connected once again. At $139 or $89 as it's currently on sale, this can be a little expensive as a home theater solution, especially when you have competing solutions like the Logitech Harmony Home Hub that offers comparable features at a similar price, or just buying a physical Logitech Harmony remote such as the 650, which is cheaper, but obviously has its limitations on automation. Overall, if you're looking for an upgraded way to automate your home theater experience, I'd definitely include the AnyMote Home on my short list of choices. The AnyMote offers an almost overwhelming amount of features and controls, and gives you all the tools to really customize exactly how you want it to work. I wouldn't recommend it to the average user, as I can see the average user being a little too frustrated or a little too confused to get it configured for some of the more complex macros and settings. And there's a lot of trial and error to get everything working just right. But if you're a power user who's dealt with the likes of applications like Tasker, which I also have a love and hate relationship with, you'll learn to love this as well as I continue to use it every day. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, you know what to do, and I'll see you in the next video.